Yo, yo, yo. Yes, the VOD review rank is right for once, and I forgot to get water. I'll be right back. Okay, I grabbed some water. I'm back. Turn this back on. Diamond, so that's the right rank. Alright, one of the two replays that I was going to review today got deleted by a patch. I didn't even check. What is the patch? Is there some... Wait, let me come back. Patch notes. Because there was an update, but I don't think this was the update because I had checked the Mercy skin before. So I don't know why there was another update. I guess replay. Just be able to review your replay, Jared. Hello. Oh yeah, if you want to join a call with me on Discord, just let me know and hop into voice chat/Q, I think is the name. I'm too lazy to go there check again, but because you can chat with me on YouTube, or you can just not chat at all if you want, but you can also just enter a call with me if you want. Let's talk about the match. Alright, I think that you have heard about it already, about the scouting that you can do in this map, but even if you haven't, just gonna repeat real quick. Either climb the statue and you can see spawn, or just stay here and dash up and then see. You can even just immediately deflect. It's not about the ult chart, it's just about knowing the enemy comp and being able to position appropriately faster. Hello? I'm leaving a stream open here on Discord in case you wanna watch it here, so that it syncs up with my voice.
Yeah, because otherwise it's gonna be delayed.
Yeah. Alright, let me go back to Overwatch. So there isn't much for you to do here, so this spam is fine. Now here though, here's a quick question for you. What differentiates the spam that you're gonna be doing now before you reload to the spam here? Especially now that the Pharah is dead.
There's no shield?
I mean, to a certain extent, they were closer so you could shoot at them instead of just spamming shields. Yeah, right. But like, one of the main differences here is gonna be that first, you're not in a position... Yo, what up, Ninja Phoenix? When they're here, you're not in a position where you are gonna be wanting to fight them, right? Unless you were just hiding here and then looking for a dash through for some damage, right? Unless you're going to go for a really aggressive play, this is their space, right? Now, when you start to come over here, it's still arguably their space, But this doesn't mean that you cannot make plays here. So let's say you're playing in this high ground, right? You can drop and you can dash through. And then you're immediately safe with your team and you still have your deflect available, right? When they're crossing, your spam is fine. There isn't much for you to do. Unless you're going to hide and look for a better play, then the spam, you spamming there is fine. Here, especially when the Pharah is dead, you can try to look for positioning. Instead of just blindly spamming, you can try to, let's say, dash up here, look for a better angle on the Mercy. Even if you don't kill the Mercy, just pressure her out of the res. Or make it tougher for them to get the res off. Maybe if you dash here, the Sigma wants to throw a rock at you. And then you just back out here. You have cover, you have deflect, you're not afraid of this. And you being in this position, who's gonna contest you? The Pharah. The Pharah that was dead, right? So only if the Pharah gets res, she can contest you on this high ground, right? This is a good position because if you're gonna be spamming, this is a better angle to bypass shields. And this gives you more options as far as getting into the backline and doing something, be it to look for a squish assassination, or for farming tanks, or for dashing through for the splash damage. Doesn't matter, this simply gives you more options without costing you anything, because you can just rotate back very safely. You can do here and maybe use deflect, or you can rotate inside if you're scared. Because now basically they got the rest for free. I don't think that you would be able to contest the rest fully, but this is still not a great position. In my opinion, this is an like an autopilot position, where you're not trying to optimize your play. You're not thinking, what is the best positioning for their team comp? Oh, their team comp is mostly ground based, they don't really have mobility to jump high ground, so I can abuse high ground, right? Which everyone is a victim of. Or, I don't know, I forgot the word that I wanted to say, but... Right? And now you try to go high ground. But since you had to use your mobility, you couldn't stay here for longer. And not only that, you don't get to have burst for her because you used your dash to get close. You didn't have the dash to follow up. Let's say secondary fire dash, then secondary fire melee. Because this fire would be likely dead. She's currently very close to the ground, right? Now it's a good thing that you're trying to contest them, and you almost throw the Pharah. Unfortunately you do die because you got a little bit too greedy. But I really like this, because you know that this is a very good angle for them to spam. You don't want them to get this angle. You know that your team can hold this front line pretty decently. And this is a front line where looking for a play, unless you're, let's say, coming from behind it, they don't know, it's kind of awkward to have Cassidy stun, Sigma rock, both of Anna's cooldowns can fuck you up. You also have the Orisa pool, so it is awkward. You have a lot of things to consider. Here it's simple, damage. You just have to not die, and you're contesting the angle, and from two persons too. The Pharah did a good reaction. I would have given up a little bit earlier though, because if you don't get that dash and you don't get that immediate shot on the air to kill her, you're not going to consistently get those shots anymore, right?
I also rushed dash. If I saved my dash, I probably could have killed him.
No, I think the dash is completely fine. I think that was a good play on the Pharah to react to your damage very quickly. I don't think that your dash is bad here. You saw an opportunity to go for the kill, you went for the kill, and you almost got it. I think that the problem here is you overextending for it, because you're not getting the kill doesn't mean that you're not doing a good job. You're contesting one person versus two persons, right? It's you versus the Pharah Mercy. And it's not even your Ashe that is doing that. So the Ashe is really good at spamming double shield because of the TNT, right? So if she doesn't have to look at the Pharah, this means that they are gonna have even more trouble pushing than if you were contesting them and the Ashe was contesting the Pharah Mercy, right? So even though you failed the kill, it isn't necessarily bad unless you die, which is what you did because you tried to look for too many follow-up shots before instantly ducking behind cover.
for a different outcome.
And your team is probably gonna be losing this. Yeah.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Bad guy.
I like that now you're spamming because you don't have really anything better to do, but you're at least moving position. You're not spamming from here. A lot of players would be just standing here and spamming because, oh, let me spam tank, this is value. No, look for a better play. And you're moving up, you're moving to the turret, which is a power position. It also lets you contest for a mercy very well, right? So this is good. You almost get the deflected rocket again. And the wrist overextends. Nice. Oof, this was a little awkward. One thing that I'm gonna comment though, if you're gonna be looking for this play, should you shoot here?
Probably not.
Yeah. You'll probably still lose, but maybe if you don't shoot and they don't notice your flank, you get a trade pick, right? Maybe the trade pick doesn't matter as much because they have res, but you're at least burning the res. Ooh.
Aggressive 200.
I like that you stayed up to protect your Cassidy because it has less mobility. That is good. The only bad moment here was your dash. If you dash back to safety, you can probably live while your team is respawning, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be the safest position, just a transition position where your Ana has sightline on you until you can get back to safety and reset your cooldowns. And your team is just getting rolled. Oof. Good kill on the Pharah. Oh, that's a very nice anti. And this is a good cleanup. And now hopefully you'll get to stabilize. And here's the thing that I was gonna comment. Look at all of this downtime that you have. Sure, maybe the spam is nice to try to put some pressure on them for them not to move, but you can still spam them from here, right? And then if the Pharah flies up, you don't necessarily have to use dash to get to the high ground. You can maybe use the dash to damage the Pharah, or get in a position where you can combo her even. So just a slight difference in positioning would mean a lot. Oh, that was very good. You almost got the Cassidy. Now you're trying to sync up Nanoblade. And you should be able to hold now. Yeah, nice. And you lost one.
This is not your time.
Are you gonna stay 5? Oh, okay. They came back. But still, it's gonna be a rough fight. I mean, it worked out, but I actually don't blame you in this position. I really don't. You could have played to follow up on the grab maybe, but I don't blame you going for an aggressive play, a greedy play in this case, because you were down 1, they just came back, but they still have to pick, the map has to load. I don't blame you for going for this aggressive play, especially considering how far they are from payload. It's not the best distance, but it still probably will mean that you're gonna be getting a respawn and getting to fight points still. So it's actually one of the best risks that you can take in this position if you feel confident in the mechanics to kill them. Yeah, I think you could have kept this flank if you didn't shoot. And also if you didn't make as much noise because you were just permanently jumping too. Nice, grab high ground, can contest the Pharah, almost get the kill.
Unlucky.
Yeah, you know why you fucked up here. Because the blade is good, I respect the blade here. Because if you win the fight without having to use the nano blade, then you can use the nano to swing or the tempo of another fight instead of having to use both to win one fight, right? That's one of the main reasons why I think nano blade won't be as good in Overwatch 2, is because it's most likely gonna be a waste and you can win fights just with blade. This is a good case where you could probably have won the fight with just blade. The Pharah was won. Now, you either dash and kill the Pharah and commit to that, right? Or you swing the Mercy once, because she is in front of you, and use the dash to follow the Guardian Angel, and then finish the Mercy, and then you look for other targets. Here you ended up just rushing it, and not thinking about how good of a position you were. The Mercy is in front of you, the Pharah is low. You can go for either one of those targets, but you blanked out and basically decided to do neither of them, right? Or maybe you just missed the dash on the Pharah, I don't know.
No, I'll try to go for Pharah.
Now one thing though, let me quickly go back. Did the Pharah use the jump jets? Why did it leave the POV? Yeah, she used the jump jets here, but so it is realistic for you to go for her. But you can look at her health, right? 139 in here. If you hit the dash and the swing, sure, she's dead. But I still think that in this case, going for the Mercy is a little better. I still think that. The Ana isn't likely to heal the Mercy after you swing her once. It's easier for you to follow up because she's in front of you, so the first swing is free, and then the second swing is gonna be free too because of the read on the Guardian Angel. In the Pharah's case, sure, she did use the jump jets, but it's gonna be an awkward angle for you to come after you dash. You have to guess, is she gonna be floating or is she going to be trying to instantly drop? And you also have to consider if you're gonna be hitting the surface or not, because that's gonna affect it. So I think that going for the Mercy is slightly better here than going for the Pharah. But both are valid, although the Pharah runs the risk of she getting healed enough that she doesn't die to one swing, and then you don't have the sustain in the air to be able to get the second swing off. Let's move on. End up winning the fight, good. You can dash the Zorissa. Because they don't... At least before the Sigma was there. So... Right now, you can dash the Zorissa. Because you're very close to the corner. You have your team here to help. And the enemy is hard losing the fight. They're trying to reset, right? So maybe you can help your team to get a follow-up kill. This doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, I want to farm tank for Blade mentality. Because I already talked about that a bunch. But this is a legit scenario where this tank with 450 HP might just die real quick. If you go for the dash. You get like over 150 damage with the triple headshots. You don't know if she has Fortify or not, but if she's low, if she doesn't preemptively Fortify, your Cassidy is soon gonna be there, your Zarya is soon gonna be there, the Mercy is gonna be able to pocket someone that has an angle on her. So maybe this is a kill that you can get if you do the dash. Not bad to not use, to do what you did, which is not use the dash, but it is like an opportunity, maybe an opportunity that basically incurs no risk, because the enemy is just hard losing the fight and respawning. Now the Rhine did the thing though. The enemy already respawned and hit head. Nice. This is good. I actually like that you're playing this more passive. Because you have a respawn advantage, you traded one kill, there is no reason for you to actually try to overextend for a kill. If you just annoy them in here and then come back to choke, or just dash out like you did when the situation becomes dangerous, then you're just default winning because of positioning and respawn advantage. Right? And this is good. You ended up failing to get the high ground, but they're not pushing you, you're annoying them in the side. As long as you keep trading kills, you're good here. Yo, what up DMash, how are you doing? Oh goddamn, this nade. Yeah, you can get a VOD review. It's exclamation mark VOD review, I think everything together. I don't know if I put a... What is the name of the word? Is it allies? I don't think it's allies, but... There is something that you can put on the bots so that if someone types the wrong command, but it is in there, right? Also, this is a good blade. If you put in the wrong word, so let's say you just write review, it's still gonna go and pull the command up, right? Let me quickly go back here. I really like this blade. Unfortunate that you missed the dash. But this should still win you the fight. Let's see if you win the fight. You probably do. And this is gonna be a 5-minute hold on third point, which is pretty good. Now let me quickly do this. Exclamation mark. VOD review.
0 to 2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Now it's time to throw a puck jump.
I don't know why, but I think the stream element spot just isn't here. So let me go here in Discord and copy paste the command.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, this works. I can copy paste this. Okay. First link is my Discord, and the second link is a Google form where you can submit VODs for review. Most people like Jared did, the guy getting VOD reviewed right now, submitted it through through Discord, but some people submit it through Google Forms. And that's completely fine too. Liking with Winston Zarya, interesting. And they're still double shielding. I like this. Very unlikely for you to get punished for anything. You still have deflect. You maybe force cooldowns from them. Maybe a preemptive dash, but it isn't bad for you to just try not to feed there. Nice kill. And clean point A. Not much to say here, this was very well executed, honestly. Alright Timesh. I think I'm gonna be getting to it today. Also I need to check if the VOD is recent, because there was a patch. I just discovered this today, that there was a patch. And one of the two VODs that I was going to review today just got deleted because patches delete new VODs. So if your replay is from a previous patch, then I'm not going to be able to review it. But I would guess that it isn't from... Oh, nice roller. Ah yeah, you just played the game, alright. Sorry, I'm gonna go back because I was talking to chat. But I think that mostly what happened here is you're just posturing for positioning, right? There isn't much else to say. You're trying to hold a good position. The enemy is using cooldowns. You end up getting caught in a bad position and you roll the tracer. And then you end up getting a little greedy. Instead of just resetting to your team when you had the advantage already.
I will not waste this chance.
Heroes never die.
You're going for the tracer here, I think is... Oh wait, why did it jump off? I like you going for the tracer here because you have both cooldowns, she is down recall. Usually this matchup isn't great for you, not like you can't win, but it's usually favored for the tracer. But if she is down recall, you can very well hunt her. Nice. I don't think you commit plate though, yeah, I think they cleaned up enough. Maybe you do actually.
By the way, eventually.
Yeah, no. If you wanted to go for the blade, you needed to go immediately when you saw that the Mercy was there with you. Because sure, you got the kill on the Ana and the Cassidy, but at this point they're respawning, right? They basically respawn, now they respawn. You see the Mercy, you need to go now. If you want to go for the blade, at all. I still don't think it's a good blade. But if you want to go for it, you cannot wait this long. And I also don't think that this is a case where you want to dash in and pull out the blade in front of your enemies. You have Mercy Pocket if you're going to be going for that blade. Going for the dash up, that gives you... is going to get you less entry damage, right, from the enemy. It's going to help you avoid cooldowns like Sigma, so... I think in this scenario, if you're going to be going for this blade, which sometimes will work, you do the dash up instead of the dash in like you did. Yeah, what up Nautilus, how are you doing? But this isn't necessarily bad, because sure, your team used a lot of ults, but the enemy also used a lot of ults. They just swapped the Moira. Your team still has Grav, and you're one fight away from winning second point.
Heroes never die.
Oof, this is a rough grab. Unfortunate. Still a little sick but better. Glad to hear that. And I hope I can help in entertaining and being educational and stuff. I really like this. I really like this risk. Because you just traded tanks and you know that their spawn is better. So if you're gonna win this fight, you need to win it now. And you almost rolled him too because you got a really clean combo. I don't think you would be able to get out alive unless you just hard ran. I think in this case it isn't even bad for you to just die. Your whole team has just died too, so going for that extra charge in this specific scenario I think is very worth.
My ultimate is almost
Unfortunate. Were you asking for Nano that whole time?
No.
Let's get you back in the fight. You're powered up.
I don't know. This is so retarded.
I would not have. What the? What? What is happening? I would not have bladed there.
The desperation worked somehow, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but even then, you are down 2 already, both of your tanks. The payload has moved back already so far that they are gonna have a recontest. And the chance of you getting this blade, not great. You didn't get the Cassidy right after the noon, right? The Tracer blinked into the swing, that's how. So even if you kill 4, it's not gonna be enough. They're gonna have respawns. So I don't think that that's a blade worth pulling out. You cannot control the nano, but you can at least save the blade, right?
Double kill. 30 seconds remaining.
But you're gonna get the point, nice.
Payload has reached
Now 2 minutes for third is rough. They had 5 and they didn't cap. Happens. That was a little greedy. It worked out, but that was greedy. That's one thing that I also have to get better at. Like reacting to Sigma Rock with an immediate dash away, because otherwise you should just expect to die if you get rocked like that. And this happens. Not much to do. Not really our fault. Even if you live, there isn't much. Like it isn't your fault. Nice kill from your Cass. Good, keeping your distance, you're just forcing him out, he's in a bad position. And you can just wait for your dash now. He should still die. Good. Unfortunate. In Overwatch, sure, get that swing off. Actually, the secret buff no one asked for. I mean, some people asked for, but like I feel like not enough genji players realize how bad it is to not get that last swing off fully.
We might have lost just because that Mercy lived.
No. As much as that could have changed, I feel like there are so many other scenarios that matter way more than this. Alright. So let's go back. Alright. It almost kept this point. What happened wrong? I think this is the biggest moment of the match. You're down 1, they're down 1. They use Sigma Flux, you have Blade. They nano the Rhine. And then you go for the Ana. But then, this is one of the biggest problems, in my opinion. The Ana doesn't know you're here, right? You don't have to rush your shot. You can just land on her side and land a triple headshot and melee and maybe one shot. If you miss it, you're at least getting a better chance at hitting her than the current shot that you took. Because sure, you're going to eventually kill her, but it's gonna be very late, right? And if you kill her faster, maybe you can kill the Cassidy faster, maybe this gives you a better position to blade. Or if you just looked for the blade earlier, so you traded 1 for 1, the soldier died, the Cassidy died, I'm pretty sure. The Sigma Fluxes, they nano the Rhine, you immediately look for a blade on the Ana and the Mercy, cut off their sustain. Then the tanks are not gonna be able to get sustained. The Rhine was half HP even with nano because it basically died before it, right? So if you cut off their heals, maybe the Rhine dies fast enough that they don't get the respawns to come. Or even if they do come and can touch points, right? They're gonna be like very helpless. It's just gonna be a solo tracer that can only sustain so much. Remember, you have your healers alive. Your healers actually stayed alive here, pocketing each other pretty decently. And your Mercy is going to end up living until the end when you decide to blade, so the best chance for you to win this fight is probably to blade, either look for better shots on the Ana, or just look for shots into an animation cancel for the blade, right? To have a slash and dash breakpoints, or just instantly look for the blade in the backline and try to cut off their sustain and swing this fight, because otherwise I don't think this blade is valuable. What were you trying to say?
I don't know, I don't remember.
Because the main thing here is, sure, Genji isn't a blade bot, but look at how much time it's gonna be wasted until you get another blade. Right? It has been the normal amount of time for a blade, right? Like 2 minutes, a little less. The nano from your Ana is a little awkward, but let's go back in time and before you lost. Alright, rather, right after you lost, right? So you lost the fight and you're coming back. This has been an awkward grab from your Zarya.
Never die.
Right? But imagine you have blade here and you can blade the grab. Maybe this wins you the fight. This is the fight right after you almost capped, so the payload is gonna be close. So if you had saved your blade, maybe this is a fight that you win. You don't necessarily have to win the last fight. Especially because you have to consider the payload is almost capping. The enemy defense really wants this position because it's really good for them, right? Better respawn, control of all of this high ground, so your team has to really fight for this position.
That blade is like something that I wouldn't really worry about because like it was like instant regret, like rushed blade, so it's whatever.
Yeah, I'm just showing like why I don't think that kill on the Mercy on the very end you commented, right? I feel like there are so many other scenarios that matter for the game more than just you not killing a Valking Mercy with Nano Blade, right? Because that's a very low chance of you actually getting the kill. Blade the grab. I don't know if this would actually have worked. But having the blade here, period, is just better than just using it on the last fight. Main reason being, since the enemy really wants to keep this positioning because this positioning is way better than any other, right? The payload is almost capped, sure, but the enemy has the good positioning and they can immediately drop to contest it, so your team has to really fight their way in to get something done. Then the defense has such an advantage here because of spawn and positioning that they're willing to commit all of their ults into that fight to keep it. So the only ult they have here is Valk. What ults did your team have? Your team had Nano on the Winston. Your Winston farmed Primal off of it. You had Valk, you had Grav. Imagine if you have Blade 2. Losing that last fight doesn't necessarily have to be bad, because you can just win right after with ult economy. But because your team misused ultimates, it's out of your control to a certain extent, but your ult is on your control, right? So maybe the Blade here would have swinged. Doesn't matter if it's on the Grav or if it's on a Squishy or if you just blade the Sigma, because honestly I don't hate blading the Sigma in specific scenarios. Blading a Sigma or blading a Zarya.
This is one thing that I forget when I'm focusing on my gameplay, which is tracking ults.
Tracking ults is not easy at all. You can always just use the general rule of thumb, 2 minutes past you should expect everyone to have ults. You can also just ask your team if you don't remember, which is gonna happen, right? Overwatch is just like a sensory overload. So you're gonna forget these things, maybe your team knows it better, or your team can help you remember the things about the last fight so that you know if they use the ult, if they swap the hero so they won't have that ult, etc. But even without ult tracking, I think you can pretty safely, not only you know that that blade was bad, you can pretty safely assume that this next fight is gonna be your ultimate advantage, because the enemy is likely to commit everything because they want to keep this position, right? Also, another moment that I want to comment on, this. It's very, very far away, right? But I really do feel like there are 2 moments here on the defense that really matter. Because I think that your team was, quote-unquote, the better team. I think that usually saying stuff like this where, oh, we were the better team but we lost, right? If you lost, were you really the better team? Right? But in this case, I feel like the enemy not necessarily cheesed you, you just got snowballed out of control in first and second point. While your team almost kept the whole map by having like legit fights, right? So you worked harder than they did for the win, you did end up losing, right? But the amount of work that you put in feels way bigger than the amount of work that they did, so in that sense, then yeah, maybe your team deserved the win more. But the truth is, a play like this, because you overextend, sure, your Rhine is gonna overextend and die right after.
I think there I thought I couldn't get back, so I thought it was over.
But the thing is, the Rhine, who did the Rhine die to? The Pharah. If you don't die, if you can keep contesting her, maybe he doesn't die. Maybe you keep the first point for longer. Let's move on to second point. Right? Look at how quickly they get to cap this. It's like 60 seconds. Phil basically didn't stop moving. I'm sure you're doing a good job trying to contest the turret. You get the kill on the Orisa, good. Already talked about this, I'm not gonna repeat, but sure, they're using a lot of ults and you're not, so this is a good fight for you to take. It's bad to stagger though, which we already talked about. I like that you're trying to protect the Cassidy to help him escape, but you either, I mean, in this scenario you also have to consider, can he realistically escape? I think he can, but if he can't, then it's not worth it for you to die for it and stagger yourself, right? Him dying here isn't as bad because look at where the payload is. Now if he dies in later, and in this case you both ended up dying a little later, that's when it becomes really bad. Now the payload is starting to get in a position where if you die, you're not getting a proper fight.
It's overconfidence there. It's like I was gonna go back and then I see her using jump, so I'm like, okay, no cooldowns, then I can kill her.
And there are scenarios where that is fine, honestly. I think that if you had deflect available, that is a fine thing for you to do. Because you're soon gonna be in an LOS for her to heal you. And you can stabilize in cover. That is in the... You can use the deflect to rotate to cover, right? Temporary cover. The main problem is... One, you used the deflect earlier, so you have to remember, okay, if I use the dash in for something, it really has to be a good risk reward because of where the payload is, right? Also, if you die here, one of the main things isn't just about the stagger, because you are a fast hero. You not only have a faster move speed than most heroes at 6 meters per second instead of 5.5, but you also have dash, right? So you're faster than them. Maybe you won't be here as fast as your team because of the respawn difference. They already respawn while you're starting the respawn, but one of the main things here is to keep poking for positioning, keep fighting for positioning. You don't necessarily need to feel like you backing up has necessarily to be bad. Let's say you back up here, you're at least holding this high ground from them, you're at least gonna make them fight for this position. Not only are you not gonna stagger, most likely you're gonna be fighting for this position. And then they can't pressure your team as much. Were you gonna say something?
No.
Guys, now look at this. Imagine you were on this high ground with your Cassidy. You shot once the Mercy. If you were there, it's at least 80 guaranteed damage with dash and melee without you hitting any shots, right? So you would be at 50 HP in that scenario. Maybe you get the kill on the Mercy. The Pharah isn't as free to damage him. If you posture for this position, the Pharah Mercy doesn't kill your Cassidy, doesn't kill your Zarya. Your Ryan just shattered their Cassidy. Why does he die? Because the Pharah is free to damage him a lot. Because otherwise, who's gonna damage them a lot fast? It isn't gonna be the Sigma. Definitely not. Also, because you ended up dying too fast, your Nano ends up going for the Mercy instead of the Reinhardt, right? So it feels... If you really look at what happened here, if you dissect it, this small stagger, you not fighting for this position here, preventing them from putting as much pressure on you, means that this fight is very unlikely for you to win, and this is a very important fight. I would rather have you just accept death here, or instantly back out than posture to try to save your Cassidy and then back out and end up dying and overextending to the Pharah. Because in one scenario, you're gonna respawn faster, so maybe you respawn with your Cassidy and then when he contests high ground, you're also here to contest high ground. Or you stay, you just immediately back out and like we said, like we talked about before, you're just contesting this high ground so the Pharah isn't as free to go for it. I feel like this specific scenario is what lost you the game. Because, let's say you hold this position. Remember how long they held this position? They held this for almost 4 minutes. The turret is obviously a great position. I feel like Blizzard Royal second point is just amazing for Genji. With this, you can use this for spam and you can just hide here from most spam in the game, and then you can spam them out here and drop on them with dash, deflect, whatever. The turrets, most of the rotations, unless they go for like really far rotations and you don't notice those rotations. And honestly, you can't really... I don't know how worth it is for you to try to move up to these positions to try to do something about these rotations. I feel like if they try to go for a very far rotation, you just take this high ground instead and just make their life harder, right? So this, and especially, I feel like the easiest Nano Blade in the game is in this position. Nano Blade, Blade with damage boost, doesn't matter. This position here on the turret, these stairs, is just so good for Blade. And I haven't even talked about the spawn advantage, right? So I think that this is the thing that decides the game, not you missing the kill on the Valkyrie Mercy with Nano Blade.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I don't know if there's much else for me to say about this match.
I mean, I'm satisfied.
Let me see, I got pinged here in Discord, what is it? Alright. Let me do this, let me react. I know I did this VOD review. If you end up having any more questions about this VOD later, right, you can just always ask me in Discord or whatever, or in chat, so. But yeah, I hope this ends up helping, and I'll be moving on to the next VOD now.
Okay,
Later. I forget that I use Discord mute on insert, but I forget that insert doesn't work on OBS when I'm tapped in. Yeah, you're VOD, Dimash. Yo, what up, Nuba? How are you doing? Let me check. It's on my emails. Yeah. Let me open it so that I can have the VOD code. Okay. Let me go one by one so that I know which one it is. I don't want it from every single one. Okay, yeah, this is the code. Your VOD, you didn't submit a single VOD. I mean, you submitted a VOD, I don't know, a month ago, 2 months ago, I don't remember. If a support VOD, I reviewed that one.
Now entering.
I have a log on Discord of all of the VODs. So let me go back here. When was your VOD? Because I know that you submitted one. Your VOD was 2 months ago. 2 whole months ago. It was Anna Junkertown on Platts. Yeah, I reviewed that. It has the thumbs up. I think only 2 VODs were VODs that I didn't get to review because patches deleted them or something. I don't think I ended up ignoring a single VOD. You're just messing around? Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure that you're not just actually for real. When is educational gameplay? I mean, I'm doing VOD reviews right now. After it, I'm probably gonna play competitive. I haven't played Overwatch in almost a month, I think. I mean, no, that's not true. I have played the beta, but like, I barely played the beta. I've played way more Apex than Overwatch lately, and I haven't even played Apex much. I've mostly either edited content, and I've basically finished up my stealth video on Genji with like the sounds that he makes on everything he does, and some stealth techniques. And I've mostly also been busy with college stuff, so yeah. But we're gonna see how competitive goes if we end up playing competitive in a bit. Let me see, let me go back to Chrome. PC, Grandmaster, alrighty. VOD rank. Grandmaster. Oh yeah, I think I reviewed the GM already, and I just decided to do this instead of changing the font or something, font size or something like that. I think it's easier to just write GM. People should know what GM stands for, right? I don't know if they do, but whatever. We're gonna be writing this. Alright, this is the VOD review. I think you are on Discord, right, Dimash? So if you want to join in on a call like we did on the last VOD, you can do so by joining voice chat/Q. Let me know so that I can pull you to the voice chat that I'm using, and we can then have a call on this game. If you wanna ask questions and stuff a little better.
Ready for battle.
You can pull him? Okay, thank you. You can join Discord right now? Don't worry. I just leave this option open if people want it, because I feel like it is more productive to be able to talk on a call with the person instead of just typing in chat, but... You lost your Discord accounts? That's a big oof. How did you end up losing it? Did it get hacked or something? Did you forget your password? Classic King Draw game. Your team just instantly got rolled. Not much you can do there. You could probably get out alive yet. Never mind, you can't. Wow. Homies are going places? Yeah. Unless he decided to meme with the rank, but I'm gonna take it serious. I'm not gonna act as if the people in here in the VOD reviews are gonna be lying about your rank to look like they're better players than they truly are. I feel like if someone wants to get VOD review, they want to get better, and I don't see the reason for them to lie, right? So. The only thing that I ask for in VOD reviews is that if someone is like, for people not to submit VODs from Smurfs that aren't the real rank, right? For obvious reasons, because the educational value is not gonna be there if you're just stomping people that are way lower rank than you, right? Unless it is a Smurf for you to learn another role, let's say, or to play a character that you haven't played. So let's say you're a Genji OTP and you decide to make an account to learn Tracer, like, sure, you might be like 2 ranks below in that account, but that should be your true rank for a Tracer, right? If you played Genji, that would be not a good VOD review. For Tracer, yes, that is, because that is your true rank on Tracer, but that's a whole other discussion. One thing that I like to do on King's Row Attack, I'm gonna just quickly comment this, because I feel like rollouts and stuff are really important. I really like going here, and then you can climb around here. Depends. I don't think you can really grab this place, but this is close enough. And then when you double jump, sure, you're gonna make some noise, but maybe they won't notice with how hectic the front line is gonna be. And you might be able to drop on them and look for a dash through or a quick assassination. And also, very important, sometimes there are gonna be people in this high ground or in this high ground, and these are the moments where this rollout really shines, because you don't lose much from taking this time. You might lose a little bit of spam. It's not gonna matter, spam is spam, like you're not getting much outside of ult charge, and that ult charge, is it really better for you to get this ult charge or for the enemy team supports to get that ult charge? Probably the supports. That window is stronger than Genji Blade and charges faster, right? So I would argue that losing the spam isn't bad here. So this high ground, this rollout with this wall climb here has gotten me some very easy first point wins, because let's say there's an Ana here, and the Ana is trying to support the people here, and she doesn't notice that I'm wall climbing here. 1, 2, 3 shots, dash, finish them off with a secondary fire, if they didn't fully headshot them, right? Or here, there's even an example on a video that we posted a few months ago on... It was when I was at like my peak, which was like 4.3k. I was playing a match with Logics and King's Row, and I just ended up killing 3 or 4. I think I killed 4 on the first 20-30 seconds of a King's Row match. I just hard carried first points by using this rollout and getting a kill on Ana here. And the Ana wasn't bad, it was a top 100 Ana, right? I was playing at a top 100 level at that point, so it really just goes to show you how good these types of set plays can be, where they throw off the enemy. Because the enemy is expecting you to come from this angle, right? Or maybe you flank here. They expect this to be very safe. And it isn't really that risky, and if you see like his leap, then you can deflect it. And if they end up deflecting you, or rather slipping you while you're dashing, then that's props to them, that's not really your fault. I think it's a worthy risk for you to take. If you don't get fucked like that, then you can just posture with them on the high ground, and then either force them to drop and you don't get the kill, or you can rotate to safety. Let's say maybe you go here with your deflect, or you deflect and go here. Or if you're in this high ground, you can go on the backside, 2 ways, there's a mini, right? There are many different places. But enough with this rollout talk. This fight your team just got fucked, right? Your Mercy got dinged, your Hanzo got pounced on by the Tracer, and then your Rhine gets rolled as a consequence. Even though you're the one that added, I mean, just because you watch doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get better, right? Because by that logic, then if I just watch pro players play for long enough, I should be a pro player too, right? That's not true. There are a bunch of, like, look at, for example, the cast team in the Overwatch League. They have watched Overwatch League the most because they cast the freaking thing, right? Are they GMs? Most of them aren't. Because they don't play the game enough for it, and they probably don't care to be like the top rank. They just play it for fun and really enjoy it for fun, right? So as much as I can understand what you're saying, I also feel the need to do this comment. I don't think I really need to talk about why this is really bad. Wait, I couldn't jump it. You almost got this deflect, probably wouldn't have ended up netting the kill because of the lamp. And I feel like maybe the dash was because you thought that the Fire Strike got deflected in this direction instead of the Rhine. If you flicked a little bit earlier, which is what I think you expected to happen, the Fire Strike there, even if they lamp, then they're gonna be 1 HP and your dash kills them. In that situation, this play is good. But since the Fire Strike didn't go to the direction that you wanted, this dash is just straight up fade, right? Which is unfortunate because you were very close to just soloing the backline there. I don't think it is a game on high ping. I could be wrong, but I don't think that this is a game on high ping. That Tracer... that Tracer just got rolled. Accidentally. Which is great for your team. That's gonna be a good zoning high noon, and also the rally plus lamp is gonna make it so they sustain a lot. 140? I didn't actually think that you were playing on high thing here. Interesting. Nice. That was good. That was pretty good. Waited out their ults, used the blade to confirm the fight. You're getting the cap with like 2 minutes. You're actually gonna get out of this alive? Yeah, you are. And maybe even get to kill the Brig. Yeah, I don't think that you should have tried to run away here. In that scenario, especially after you got like 1 dink on the Brig, you don't know where the other healer is, the BAP, right? And you just stole the Mega. I think that in that scenario you take the risk and fight the Brig. Because you already got over 50 damage, you got her armor basically. You actually, since it's Overwatch 1 armor, yes, you destroyed her armor. Then you dash her, she's 100 HP. I think it is a very worth risk to take. Because imagine you got the Brig, then you will be taking a 65 here, even if you died. Because your respawn is just miles better than theirs. Ooh, really, really good play. Yeah, I would not have pushed him. Simple reason. I am low. My supports are not healing me. I'm not going to expect them to support me while I go for this push. And the main thing is, where is this Cassidy gonna run to? If he wants to get out, he has to use this door. What is his quickest rotation? His quickest rotation is all the way here. And then maybe can try to sneak inside, but like, that Cassidy is just fucked. He's not getting out of that alive. He maybe will be able to try to make a play hiding in the subway or something like that, but yo, what up Nemo, how are you doing? But this push isn't good. Like, sure, your supports didn't heal you, but your team can finish him off, or you can just grab the mega or wait for your supports to heal you before instead of giving him the trade. Still not the worst thing in the world because you have better respawn than him, but in other scenarios this would hurt a lot for you to die for no reason, right? It's a moment where you don't need to take the risk because your team is gonna clean him up. One game in 10 months. This Ryan is isolated. I would be dashing the Ryan. Okay, good. He's dead already. Nice deflex. I would not have used that dash. First, it doesn't net me anything, really. The Zarya is getting pocketed by the BAP. Second, you're also not respecting the Cassidy. He hit you once. He already has like the opportunity to finish you off with one headshot, right? So I would be respecting that. I got shot once, there is no reason for me to push that, we already have an advantage. Let me just keep my positioning. You can hold something such as this corner or this corner because they're gonna have to contest at some point. You can try to get high ground, you can try to flank. There is no reason for you. You get nothing from here, you just put yourself at risk, really. Top 501. I'm not gonna spoil, I'm gonna let Nemo say it. That Cassidy, oh never mind, that Cassidy is fine. But you did get the cap, which is good. Okay. Unfortunate. Let's see. Yo, what up, Slushy? How are you doing? Not respect my boy. I think... yeah. You have Zen, you have Moria. This dash isn't for a nano. If you're just trying to get out, I don't see why you wouldn't dash inside tunnel. I'm trying to understand what this dash is. I think Nemo asked earlier today about VOD review, and Nautilus talked about it with him. Yo, what up, Rogue? How are you doing? Top 4 Genji only? Let me actually check. Where is Nemo? Nemo is EU? I think he is EU. I think he's had that. Competitive God, I haven't even played this season. Yeah, he doesn't... no, never mind. It's season 35, right? 35 regions, EU. Where is Nemo? There is Advocate. Credit. I don't know if this is a not account of player, but Nemo. There it is. Nemo top 8. Why aren't you top 1 yet? But yeah, Nemo goated. I'm trying to understand what this dash is. I don't think I will, unless DMH explains to me, and honestly, even if DMH explains to me, this just feels to me like a brain fart. Right? You just dash and you know it is like, what am I doing? Right? Next 4.6? Yeah. And then give him a few seasons, he's gonna be 5k, he's gonna be Evermore. And then give one more season and then he will be the best player ever. This is awkward because you want to respect the Widow. See, one thing here that I was gonna say. By the end of the season, I respect the confidence. Sure, the Widow is annoying. I would have dashed here. Or deflected to rotate here. Whereas Zen Lucio TPs in King's Row. Like, Mora Zen isn't the worst, but honestly, the moment that you start blaming your team, you have already lost some of the chance that you have to win the game, right? Oh god. Chat, you crack me up sometimes. Like, sure, some games are gonna be like unwinnable, some games you're gonna have less of a chance to win, but that doesn't mean that you blaming your team is gonna help, right? And I will do that a lot, sometimes too, right? I will be like, oh god, why do I have like this diamond tank in my GM game, right? It happens, like you have no control over that. The only variable that you have control over in the match is going to be your yourself, right? Because you are you. You cannot control the other players' games, right? You cannot go over to their house, open the door, go over to their gaming setup and play their setup while playing your setup, right? So you either try to help them, or you just think about what can you do, right? What can I do to win this match? Okay, they have Widow. Let's see. The Brig is playing up with the Rhine, and the Bap is playing up. So maybe this means that I can flank around, wall climb here, and now I can close the gap on the Widow, and then I kill the Widow. That's my job. Maybe you can have that thought process, right? Because the moment that you start thinking, okay, no, my Ryan is 3.7 in a 4.3 game, we will lost this game. You have stopped thinking about what you could do to win that match, and you started blaming the other, right? So it's two bad things, right? But yeah, I feel like if you are gonna be using this deflect, you can probably rotate here. And also you could probably even finish this Brig off. But the main thing is, main is the worst thing here. Main is where the enemy team is just farming you, right? It is just a spam lane for them. And the Widow just gets free value sitting here. No one is contesting her, no one is dangerous for her. She probably won't kill herself with a deflected shot, so you have to look for a way around. So most likely this, because this isn't as good. This is in a position where the enemy team can push you, unless they fuck up and they give you free access like they were doing before. But you're gonna be getting grabbed here. This is just gonna be ult spam. And you're gonna win because your ult spam was better than theirs. Which is good, right? So you have Blade, you have Grab, and they only have High Noon. So this is a very good net positive for your team. I mean, as much as a diamond tank in a GM game may be like, yeah, sure, they are getting tank diff. It's not their fault that they're in that match. It's matchmaking, you have to deal with it, right? So putting that blame on that player and making them feel bad is only gonna make the match worse, right? Alright, this time you're thinking about your pathing to go for the Widow, good. And sure, you didn't get the kill. You got the job done, you contested the Widow. The Widow's out of the play and you still are, so you have a 65. Even if you end up not getting that kill on her. And unfortunate, they end up leaving, you try to follow up on the grab. I think this was a good play. Now you can try to hold high ground. Who's gonna contest you? Basically no one. As long as you wait for your dash, you can contest the Widow. Nice. I'm pretty sure that you killed that Widow on low ping. And you just no-ragged her. There's no reason for you to keep fighting this anymore. You can just reset. You're not gonna get anything done anymore. So just trying to stagger as little as possible would be better. Why did it do that? Now I'm not gonna be able to see the combo, I got spoiled. Cringe. Good. Got the Widow, did your job. Now you're up one, you have a good angle. You have such a good angle that the BAP is trying to contest you, right? You give your team some more time with the deflects. Now by this time the Widow is respawning. Sure, you're probably not gonna be able to contest her, but maybe it would have been better for you to transition between high grounds so that you could contest the Widow better. Your Rev was something else, but at least that fight. Did you though? Because the thing is, you trade for the, you killed the Widow. Sure, you're up one. What was your effectiveness after? Sure, they used a lot of ults, but you didn't actually get to do anything. Sure, you now should have ult advantage. You would have if your Zarya didn't Rev. And you might still have to a certain extent. I have Dragon, you almost have Dragon Blade, you almost have Shatter. No, they still are gonna have auto advantage, but good deflect. I don't think you're getting out alive here, yeah. One thing that I have to ask. Okay, you got the Widow here, right? Now you immediately look to flank again. Let me do this slowly. They are not noticing you, they still don't notice you, they still don't notice you. The Pep is now looking at you, okay, but you have 200 HP, you almost have your deflect. Do you need to use this dash for any reason? What does this dash give you? Right? Now you've just cornered yourself. This Mega in this specific scenario is a trap, you're better off just trying to rotate as fast as possible with deflect. This just gives the enemy more time to chase you. Right? The main problem here is you using your dash when you don't need to. Sure, the BAP is looking at you, but the BAP isn't going to burst you down like in a second because he's not being able to shoot you through the window. As long as the Cassidy, the Zarya don't look at you, you can just save your dash and dash after. And then you can dash maybe here because this is safer. Who's gonna contest you here, right? What is your escape plan? When you're looking for a play like this, what is your escape plan if you fail? You either commit to the play for the kill or you at least escape. Because going for this, pulling off too early, right? Pulling out too early because you are scared that they may look at you and you might feed, and then not even getting out is the worst thing. It would be better to commit to try to get a kill and not get it than do what you did, which is like half do something, half do the other thing, right? Take the duel off the map, yeah, and stay there as long as you possibly can until you get forced out, and then you dash to the high ground where they cannot chase you, right? You can just go here. Zero chance, even if you have zero chance, right? Even if you feel like you have zero chance, and the chance might be still very small, yeah. Let's see. Does this BAP have lamp? Yes, it does. You might not kill him, but you might at least scare him into using lamp. What does this mean? Next fight, he might not have lamp, so this could be an advantage for you. Let's say you get the kill, that's an even bigger advantage, right? You at least are going to try to be doing something. At that point where you feel like you can't even kill him, and that's why you dash out, you don't have dash out that moment. You could have tried to get something more out of the play without losing your life for it. You're not gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna be greedy. No, you're not being greedy. You're just making the play correctly, because the moment that they look at you, like the Cassie, like the Zarya, then you dash out, because that's the danger. The map isn't dangerous yet for you. You are still like 2/3 of your health pool. Right? And now, I don't think that your team is gonna be getting a recontest. I really doubt it. The enemy team is playing up, they have kills. You did get recontest. I have Blade, but you probably don't get to touch anymore. Still, it's not bad. Like, it's 2.5 points.
Score 0.
Do this.
Ready.
Now you swap to Hanzo.
Defend objective A.
Oh, nice shot. One thing that I'm gonna say, their comp is rough for you, but it doesn't mean that you cannot play Genji. I'm just trying to make this sure because some people were gonna be like, oh, the enemy has Winston, the enemy have more, I cannot play Genji, I'm getting hard countered. No, it's not like that. Genji is very flexible and you can probably play him into way more characters that people consider as counters than you think. So I'm just making sure that to say for the people that didn't know, you can play Genji into this comp. Even if Brig and Bap might not be a great matchup, you can play Genji. It's just less value than, and for a tougher job, right, than playing Hanzo. And especially now on defense, Hanzo I feel like is a safer pick. Because with Genji, you would be trying to contest the Widow, right? Who's gonna contest him? The Soldier? The Widow. The Soldier? No. You're gonna contest her. To be able to do that, you probably wanna play some advanced positions, right? Enemy territory, flanks, so it will be more risky than Hanzo, right? So I don't think that the Hanzo swap is bad. I think it is good, good swap. Also, one thing, Hanzo for Hanzo players or people that flex for Hanzo doesn't matter. Really good trick. Shoot a zero charge arrow, Sonic arrow in the air. It's gonna drop and then your cooldown is gonna be up by the time that the Sonic arrow is off. So let's say the moment that they get to choke, you have wall hacks. But instead of it being on cooldown, that wall hack is from the arrow that you shot earlier, right? So then you have wall hacks for the time of one Sonic arrow, and when that's off, you already have another Sonic arrow because it was on cooldown already, right? So then you have a second Sonic arrow. So you have double the uptime. And plus, the sound it's gonna make is gonna be less. And so also they might not even know that you're gonna be using this trick or that this trick exists. So they might not notice that you have wall hacks on them, right? So that is a really good play for Hanzo. To not only have more wall hack uptime, but also sometimes they just might not even know that you have the wall hacks. And you might just be able to get free picks from it. Into 4-4 lobby. I feel you. I haven't played tank much lately, but my tank MMR is 4.3. Or is it season 23? 4.3k, right? And I was at this level for a while, right? But then after this season where I like hard grinded tank, I was like, tank is boring. I don't wanna play tank. And the moments that I play tank, it's like, why am I in lobbies with Overwatch League players? I'm not a 4.3k tank anymore, which is why we need DK, right? Really need DK. We also probably need an MMR reset, which I really hope Blizzard reconsiders the idea of not having an MMR reset and just having a soft reset. Ooh, almost got the kill. I don't know why you're not using the Sonic, but from what you said, you didn't pay much attention to this defense, but yeah. With the Sonic, you probably get the kill on this area. Also, you probably want a Sonic the moment that you're trying to push the hotel to help your Zen notice that they're there, right? Unranked to gem this season. I am really against unranked to gem. I don't think I'm gonna be doing unranked to gem. The last season? Last Overwatch 1 season, probably. One thing that I wonder is if the new ranked system is gonna be ready in time for Overwatch 2, right? Will they have competitive on release or not? Oh, also one question, DMH. How much do you play Hanzo? Like, how much do you play Genji compared to other heroes? Do you like not want to flex ever, or do you flex sometimes and you feel like learning Hanzo would be useful? Because one thing that I'm feeling is that your Sonic Arrow usage is like not great. Like, Sonic Arrow is a really good ability. Really good ability. And it is useful to learn to use it, and also the trick to throw it up or be able to arch it to some places. But it doesn't really matter if you're not gonna play it, but if you are, it is worth learning a few of these tricks, because aim-wise and like it's gonna be a lot of the things that you already know, right? It's gonna be the mechanics that you already have, game sense too, so there isn't that much else that you have to learn to be able to play Hanzo if you play Genji. Because Genji is a tougher hero than Hanzo, right? Sure, there are the niche things, right, between one and another, but it's not something like, okay, I'm gonna be playing one different role. You're not playing a different role. There are a lot of stuff that translate, and even between roles there is stuff that translates. Unlucky. Gonna go to the supermarket? Alright, have a good one. And this defense, your team just got rolled. This is a rough match. This is a very rough match. Your team ended up getting to play Hog Zarya, and I feel like maybe you would be able to hold first points. I feel like the Sonic on the hotel when the Zarya was trying to flank would have been really useful. Maybe you get to hold because of that, maybe your Zen doesn't die, or maybe you hit more shots on the Zarya. And the Sonic would probably let you not only get the headshot when she's coming out of the door instead of when she's trying to back up, which would mean that she's dead, but even if when she's backing up, so that you get the follow-up shot, right? Guaranteed. This match would be really tough to win, but it's still like an exercise on what you could have done, right? What is the main thing that is happening in this match? What is the main difference? Sure, you might feel like your team was way worse than theirs, but could you have won this match if you just permanently beat their DPS like your mirror? Possibly. Because one thing that I've noticed in this match is that comparing you to Reflect, for example, they're getting way more value. Sure, there is also like the tanks and supports are helping them more. Yo, what up, Plexter? How are you doing? So they're gonna naturally get more value. But let's say that you manage to think about your pathing, manage to think about your positioning. You out-aim them, you outsmart them, and then you kill them in the duel, right? Because on attack, on third points, where is it? There was one point where you climbed this window and you just rolled him here. You just gave your team a 6v5. Your team unfortunately didn't win, but the enemy only won that fight because they mass dumped ultimates, right? The moments that you were doing a proper job, so let's say the widow was coming to this side, you had control over this window. You dropped here, you almost killed her, then you bladed and you almost got the kills on the grab. Like, it's unfortunate that you didn't get the kills, but you were doing your job, right? The main thing is, the moments that you weren't doing your job is when your team was hard losing. So as much as it may feel like, sure, your team could have been better, your team could have won if you had better teammates, it's no excuse to not look at like what you could have done, and you're looking for a VOD review, so you're looking to improve, obviously. So, right? Just because your team is suboptimal doesn't mean that you can't think about how you can win. Oh hey, when I'm doing my job, we're winning these fights, even if the teams feel unbalanced. I'm in my opinion, right? So you might be like, okay, go for the widow. After the widow, do I need to even do more for us to win? Do we not just default win a 65? Maybe they have ults, maybe I have to do more, maybe I have to deflect the grab. What is my next play? Do I go for the BAP? Do I go for the brig? Put the thought process on, right? That was something I was talking about with a friend yesterday. I had like a 2-hour talk because they were struggling with aiming, right? Aiming is not something that you were struggling with, but one of the main things that we ended up pinpointing is that the mental was one of their biggest struggles, right? Because they felt bad, or they felt heavily pressured, they felt anxious, like they felt bad that they weren't aiming as well, like they felt bad that they were getting stomped. So the mental is very important, and getting your mind away from this kind of stuff where like, okay, my team is playing Hog Zarya, we can't win this game. Oh, their tanks are better than ours. Oh, we have Zen and Lucio OTPs, right? And thinking about, okay, what can I do in this match? What is my priority kill? Widow. Widow is my priority kill. Okay, I killed the Widow. What do I do next? Do I have to outplay an ultimate? Who is my next target, right? If you start to think about that, you're not only going to notice improvement faster, you're also going to go away from this trap of a mentality that's going to spiral down out of control. That's going to have a negative impact on the game. You flame your tanks performing even worse, there's fighting inside your team, right? A bunch of different bad stuff. I don't think that you would have won this match unless you played this match perfectly, but it is still a good exercise in all of this, right? What could I have done more after I killed the Widow? Maybe if I had deflected the grab when they grabbed to hold your team back when they had the event, and maybe you win that fight. Okay, and the other fight, what do I do to win that fight? Oh, that fight I had to stay up in that fight a little more and maybe force Lamp and get out alive with a dash to the high ground, right? If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. But like, it's hard to say like what you should have done to win that match, because I don't feel like you would have won that match. But I still think that it is a very useful match to review, and I feel like it has a lot of educational value. Let's see. Did someone else wants to submit a VOD, or are we playing competitive? I don't see any more VOD reviews. I'm going to later put your VOD in this list, so just so that I have like a list of VODs, so I know who asked for VOD reviews before. But yeah. Just gonna ask one more time before I move on to com if someone else wants to get a VOD review now. Giving one last chance. Let me go back here. Alright, I will take this as a no. Also, what did it... Okay, no, never mind. I thought that I received a new submission for VOD reviews. No, I didn't. Just received some Discord email. Let's see you do rank. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna manage to do rank. If I did rank, it would be to Diamond. Because when I get GM this season, I don't think I'm gonna be playing much anymore, right? I don't feel like it is worth playing that much nowadays. I feel like it's just better to wait for Overwatch 2. But I still just want to stay GM, right? Especially because also competitive points, right? How much do I have? I have 8,000. I thought I had way less. But also one quick thing, like I bought Junker Queen's Golden Gun, but it wouldn't show up in game. And also in Overwatch 2, when I bought it, I had like only 3k, so I had 0 points. So there's also that reason to get GM. Let me do this. Let me do this, and also let me grab some water before I go play. So I'll be right back. Alright, I got myself some water. It's gonna get dark soon. I don't know if I turn on the lights now. I think I turn on the lights now. I'm gonna forget about it later. Let's see. Yeah. Lights are good. Just need the camera to get used to this. And it should look okay. Maybe it's a little too bright, but it's better than me forgetting about turning it on later and just having no good lights, right? So this is correct. Let me do this. Let me also close this. And let me play comp. I haven't played comp in Overwatch in so long. Comp in Overwatch, I think I haven't played in over a month. That is for sure. I haven't played Overwatch a little bit in the beta, but I've played like 5 hours of the Overwatch 2 beta, maybe even less. I haven't played much Overwatch lately. I also have to finish the stealth video. I think I'm gonna be able to finish it tomorrow. Did it disappear or did it somehow get inside? I mean, I'm not feeling as bad as I thought I would be feeling as far as playing goes. The only thing that is like weirding me out is the ping. I mean, sure, I played Overwatch 2 beta with ping too, but considering that I have played some Apex, when I have wanted to stay like, okay, I want to keep my FPS mechanics a little bit, right? I don't want to get rusty, so I'm gonna be playing a little bit of FPS. What am I gonna play? Overwatch? No, I'm gonna play Apex in the current state. But yeah, my mechanics kind of not great. So it's I would better not let myself get rusty. And I say that my mechanics aren't great, and then they just basically don't miss a shot on the soldier. I didn't even have to aim there, I literally just moved. Yoink, my kill. Where's the soldier?
Much better.
Is he pushing? He's scared.
I am repaired.
I'm scared. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like the sounds are weird. Rip. I could just be crazy, but I feel like the sounds a little weird. Did it change something when they did the updates? No map demos and off. I don't think that there is anything wrong here. Maybe I simply haven't played enough Overwatch for it to feel, and that's why it feels weird. Or maybe it is the gun sounds that are simply different, and that's why I'm feeling weird.
I am ready.
Oh rip. Nice, flashbang mouse shoe, you're talented. Anna's here. I knew it. I knew that she was gonna not wait for the whole deflect. You would think that I would cancel. Can't hear that well with the music. Wait for him to jump, and then I just walk right into him and give him 3 headshots. Oh, that was a good flick. Kind of just want them to fight each other if possible. Is he dropping? Oh, I wanted to get back up. I wonder how long are we gonna have to wait? Bad deflect, he's going to do that. Yeah, I'm dead. Even if I get the swing off, I lose because of the healing pad, so it's not a good blade. Bro, I'm walking in a straight line, it's not hard to shoot me. Moira. Oh, she's using heal inside. Yeah, I'm not cringing with you, Moira.
I am ready.
Rip. At least I got the kill on the Widow. But yeah, why would you ever play Moira in deathmatch? I'm just cringing. Here I wanna fight. Let's fight somewhere that's better.
Much better.
I don't mind. I thought that she was going to heal orb and she's dead. Thought that she was gonna heal orb instead of damage orb when she's 1 HP. God, this deathmatch is depressing. Let's see. This. Let's see. I don't know why I'm using secondary fire from that distance. Walk into my shots. Okay. Oh, he stopped crouching. I forgot I cannot be doing that dodge because they have aimbots. Darb lived. I don't know why I'm making it so hard on myself by adding movement against aimbotting targets. Forgot that Anna had aimbots too. Rip.
I return to the fight. An excellent fight.
I really thought I killed him. And that's pink diff. No, fuck this Roadhog. I don't want to have tanks in here. No fight squishies. And I say that as they give me a freaking wrecking ball to fight. Oh, 9 minutes. Let's go. Let's see how the quality of this match.
Prepare for
Diamond players. Nice.
select your hero.
What is top 100 already? Top 500 right now? Masters is top 500. And probably until very low Masters.
Lovely day for field research.
For a man of your
Fully healed.
5, 4, 3, 2,
hello.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Hanzo.
I am ready.
I don't have much choice other than to go for a kill there on the Hanzo, hoping that he doesn't get support, because my Anno just got rolled immediately. And after that, someone else too. See if I can look for a flank. Their backline is very fragile. I don't know what my Sigma is still doing up there. You're a Hanzo. He's probably tip-tapping on the high ground. I will not have good access here until my team moves in. Maybe they even know I'm here because of Sonic. I need my team to move in. Yeah, I probably should not have gone for the Ana, but I did get the kill on the Zen at least. And now we have... we're even? Okay. You're up 1. I have no healing either.
It's so slow.
I have Nano Visor.
You could probably win. Just watch the hook.
Unfortunate.
Let's not give the point instantly. I'm going with you. Ah, sure, man. Bullshit.
Are you talking to someone?
You go for the Hanzo and just roll past him.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go touch, I guess.
Then late after. Then is 1, nice. I dash stop there because dashing into them is not gonna give me a better breakpoint, so I might as well just dash stop and hope that I can get one swing, a wall tap outplay into some shots, and then
You
I
heal your
start
diva
swing.
above you. Yeah, here.
What did they use? They used Symbol, they
They're
used
in a TP,
Trance.
guys. Watch it. We gotta break the TP. Hanzo's half.
On point.
Simmons. Nah, you got it. Hug no vape.
Nano Zen. Good job, Genji.
Get in the air.
Let's skip mines on point, we win. Oh fuck,
I can't
man.
jump, but I got a whole hog, bro.
Living in the back line. I can break the TP they have from spawn.
Don't die, dude. Oh, I don't have DM anymore, Zen.
They're down TP.
Yo, let's just go main, okay?
I am repaired.
Just in around.
We just mine the point and be there.
And I know cooldowns, I don't know cooldowns.
Put their effects over. Okay.
This is last fight, nice cap. Didn't know they had trans. Really hoping to get the kill on the Zen. Are you gonna get a retouch?
Oh, dude, we fucking
Maybe I get
just
it.
rolling, boys. We're rolling. Free
Oh,
as
you
fuck.
wasted that,
It was free. We just had to go sit on point with minefield.
Close round. Especially considering that we lost the first fight. We have very little chance of actually winning that round. I feel like we will put up a good fight. I feel like I really needed to get the kill on the Zen. I would trusted my ball to have a good engagement, but my ball had a bad engagement on the Zen. Sure, I don't think that the Zen would have died either.
Don't
if we had a
blame you
good-
for playing a hero. I asked you to do something. You didn't tell me you weren't doing it, and it's literally my main. I'm better at the hero than you. I guarantee you we would have won the round if you just did what I told you. Like, I'm sorry. I'm a little upset that you didn't listen, but it's right. It's your game. You can do whatever the fuck you want, alright? Play ball. You're a diamond player. You're playing ball. Like, have fun.
I'm gonna open my profile for you, alright?
Bro, aren't you 35? Rank 450 is like 3,500.
It's like 36 right now. Yeah, I'm way
your-
down. Dude. I'm not.
Oh, wow.
Everyone's down, dude.
120.
This is a legit diamond player here, though. Like, this guy's
No,
for real.
look at my profile. I just opened it for you, buddy.
Get the sig.
Just open my profile. I'm not a diamond player, bro.
Why does this matter right now? Just play the game, we'll win.
Come here, get stabilized.
Legitimately cringe. Literally first match of comp in
Oh,
like a
left.
month and I'm already cringing. Really need Overwatch 2 to release to remove the levels of cringe that we currently have. Shit's checked up. They're gonna probably think that I'm with the angle that I still was. Then I can maybe look for something here.
Bottom left.
Sigma is alone compared to the supports. So you can push him.
Don't go in there.
Where was the turret? Oh, that's the turret.
Where's the TP at?
Don't wanna get hooked in transition.
Fuck, man.
I'll rip. I think we're still
We
even.
almost have mines. We can use in a sec if we live.
That's both their DPS ults. What else?
He's down.
Might be able to get the Zen if he's still close. No. This is back.
You're pretty early right now.
Did they trans that fight or no?
No.
I did.
Our ball's way back there, dude.
This is hard marking.
Hog's in our spawn.
Coming for him. Tracer's one.
How
if
did
you
they not
see.
kill the
one
sim?
there below you, soldier. She's coming out.
No hook on Hog left.
Their whole team's looking at me, I can't.
God, I
focus on
really
that.
thought that I
Die.
got the kill on the sim. I would be able to ghost dash to the Mega, stabilize, and probably bait some cooldowns from the Ana too.
Fine.
Since I would have been
Can we
engaging close
just-
to her.
Group up, go in
Good kill,
together,
good
and use these ults. We're down one for now. Group up, go to point. Easy win.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna bomb in a sec.
Then learn. There we go. Can do that push because the
Use
sim
blade
is
first,
like,
and then Visor can stop them for getting to point for last fight.
sim is level 1 charge.
Oh wait, they
my
still
team
have
is there.
Trance, so.
They don't, they use it.
Oh, okay, I wasn't there for it.
This is right. I have Nana. Whole Hog. Rumble. Oh, they've been on
I don't
my
have whole
head.
hog, I got whole hog a second ago.
Clean lines.
Clean outplays. She probably thought that I would stay there. The Ana probably thought that I would try to dash through her. But I care more about the Mega. Not only do I not want her to get the Mega, if she nades herself, she's gonna live the swing so that she can walk to the Mega and then live through more. Then she might get the kill on me, so I swing her once, I dash to the Mega, try to avoid the nade and bait it out, and then I can just get 2 swings off. And then the Zen, I know that he doesn't have trance because he just used it last fight, contrary to what my team said. And also, I mean, the engagement is kind of greedy from me, and I did get a one-shot on him, but I felt like I wouldn't die from that engagement because I felt like I could outplay the enemy team after I did that initial damage, and I thought it was important to outplay Nade and Sleep to force them out early, right?
Absorb, Hog.
Because I would be like 1v a lot, so felt like that was necessary.
Fight for right.
I'm just gonna back up over here because if I stay on the right, they just push me.
All's half here.
I'm gonna play for to get points here.
Point.
If he's just gonna hammer the turret, I'm just gonna keep shooting it. Keep making him useless.
Also, I was trying to back one. Fallen.
Oh, okay, he took the Mega. The good thing that I didn't. It's a fine engage because I can easily just reset back.
Oh, that is. I left my graphics earlier.
Nice.
Oh, Diva's dead, dude. Yep, thanks.
I think I did this too late. Yep, I did it too late. They checked, so I'm just ready to press deflect. Nice.
These. One.
Nice.
Which window would they push?
Can we get this Brig? Is she alone? Oh, she's not?
There's no way I got out alive, right? That was such a bad engagement. I went for it because of the call of the Brig is alone.
The
Oh, he shot himself through the window. And now this is just a dumb engagement that I'm doing because I'm feeling good about myself.
Widow's one back there.
And now I'm gonna double jump in case he tries to look back for me. And maybe make him not find me in time because he already charged his volley for so long. Might fire before he finds me.
Play of the game.
I think that was a pretty clean game. First comp game in like a month? Pretty nice. The start was a little rough, but yeah. The moment that I actually started thinking more is the moment that I started winning, right? Like, almost as if thinking about what you're doing is very important. That should not have worked. The reason why I did that is, one, Hog has no hook, and then two, theoretically the Brig is alone. But she isn't, the Ashe and the Ana are there. I end up committing because she should be low, still. Because we got some damage onto her, we pushed her, she is pushed far up, right? And I end up not even getting the kill on the Brig because she gets a nano too. But yeah. That game was a lot about punishing people that were making mistakes. Oh, the Torb is trying to go point. Why is the Torb trying to go point? Right? No, let me do this. Resets.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Where's Soldier?
We're all soldiers now.
Been a while since I've done this. And it shows.
You need to learn to focus.
I'm not as bad as I thought I would be at this.
I'm on fire. You don't want to go to war with me. The fight ain't over yet.
And it's funny because you can see how fast I'm adapting already back to this drill that I haven't done in a few months.
Target down.
Right? Look at how smooth that was.
I'm just getting started.
Double kill. Triple kill.
The fight ain't over yet.
Double kill.
Sometimes it just doesn't want to stay. Right? I'm trying to stay on the head, but it just slips and then I'm not hitting for any damage. In those scenarios it's better to just go for body shots, I think. But ideally you can aim at the head all the time and get double damage, right?
Double kill.
Only gets better with age. I'm just getting started.
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill.
The fight ain't over
Triple
yet.
I've been doing this for less than 4 minutes too. Wow.
We all got it coming.
62% accuracy. That's what I was usually getting when I was feeling good about my aiming. Like, it didn't take long at all for me to get reused to this drill.
I don't play by the rules anymore. Only see me angry.
Triple kill.
I'm just getting started.
Double
I was gonna say Winston should be a crit machine, and yet I'm not hitting the crits.
Should have kept your head.
double
Reinhardt's a little tougher than Winston.
Fight ain't over.
Yeah, Winston just gets a headache.
double
Hog 2.
Don't want to go to war with me. You ain't seen me angry.
5 minutes here, wow. And it said 10 minutes, right? With the prior.
now
And I don't miss playing this.
select your hero.
Do not miss playing 2CP. Oh, Xorius sounds fun. Been live for 2 hours, really? Guess the VOD reviews weren't as long as the VOD reviews that I mean, there are some fast VOD reviews. I don't think that these were necessarily fast, but I'm comparing it to like one of the lengthier ones that I did, which was like an hour and a half. Maybe I should not compare it as like, hey, every VOD review is gonna take that long. No. VOD reviews don't necessarily have to take over an hour.
Yo, what's up, team?
Yo. Let's move it, people.
5, 4, 3.
Probably gonna immediately flank left, right?
Attack commence. Capture objective A.
Widow, right side and stairs. Don't wanna get hooked.
Much better. Enemy turret ahead. My task is not finished. Enemy turret destroyed.
Oh, we didn't get the pull on him, so I'm just gonna flank. When I can, at least. Or maybe not. Already got the kill on the Widow.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, he said.
Lucio 1, Lucio
right side
1.
on the stairs, on the stairs, sir. Alright, there you go, good shit. Somebody above us.
Nice.
Nice. Shoot yourself.
Hello.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective A.
Where is the Widow? Widow is there. Maybe I can
Someone's
get
anti, I
there.
think it's Tor.
Widow dead.
You cheat.
I'm getting turrets too.
Sig is 1.
Wait a minute, but
Oh, whoa. I think he might have stayed inside that ult. I wanna stay points. I might die, actually. Okay, got healed. I think they got 2 picks on us. Could be wrong though.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice try.
Yeah, I was hoping that maybe they see 9, but yeah, I was gonna say I doubt it.
it's alright, we almost have an Interblade. They don't have beat, do they? I don't think so.
Stop Cassidy.
Hit an anti there. The other anti?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think it's
shit.
worth. No, yeah,
Sorry,
we're
can you-
getting roll. No, it's fine, just reset. They might have beat by now, but it's whatever.
Yeah, it'd be alright.
They used cold, they used pulse. I don't know how close they are to Grav. I'm gonna assume they have it.
Yeah, good thing is we don't really have much at all to cap here, so. Just let me know when you want it.
Can you hit me?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Tracer in the back line, care.
Zarya one.
You don't want it for right now, you're gonna have to clean up fast. Call targets.
Tracer 1.
More no fade, more no fade. Doom's dead, huge. I'm throwing a nade to point. Left side.
I think I might be dead. Yeah, I'm dead. We're up 1. Nice.
Be low. Play main here, play main for me and I'll heal you.
We're down 1.
Reloading. Alright, let's go.
We're in no fade, good picks.
Ball in the back.
Fuck's sake.
Can't see it.
Unfortunate. Do have grab, good grab.
Reloading.
Or is it? Okay, we got 1 kill, 2 kills, we have nano. We have blade soon, nice. Starting to lose frames, unfortunate.
Doom.
Oh my god, that was the luckiest bubble you're ever gonna get.
No,
We got a good shit, let's go.
And
Thanks for that bubble.
oh my god.
over a minute.
Dude, that's the spirit. Let's fucking go. Holy shit.
Yo, that's
actually sick. That's so cool, actually. Is he doing that with his mouth?
I really don't want to lose
The
my
hell?
years. Holy. That is way too dank. And I don't even know who did it. I just immediately took off my earbuds. Cause fuck that. Bum, bum, ba-rum, bum, bum.
Attackers incoming. 30 seconds.
Should not be showing myself.
Empty your mind. Focus on the task at hand.
Torb now. If they go Fair or Echo, doesn't really matter that much. It's not like our team is bad at it. We just have to play. I mean, it's not ideal, but I start off the match. I don't know. It's probably like GM, but I don't know what top 500 is right now. Yeah, I'm dead to ping because I literally deflect that on my screen. Unfortunate. That's one of the main reasons why I really want Overwatch to launch and be good. Not only I want the game to be good, I want to be able to play low ping again.
Reloading. Sorry, it's half purple.
Okay, I guess. Another pink diff. And they just blocked. And it's very unfortunate that I died to a play where I'm literally looking for this left target and trying to immediately deflect the Widow when I see her. And I can't because of the ping. I don't know where she grappled to. 545. Don't know where she is. I'm not going to die for free. She's left.
Hog, I said. He's inside, he's inside.
I need to go for the Widow. I'm gonna play my life.
Bro, that's so fucking unlucky. What the fuck?
Unfortunate. Hopefully we got that. They're down a Widow. So I believe it's winnable. Let's go. Whole hog.
Wow.
Literally died twice to ping. Lovely. Lose first point because of ping. That's quite literally, because if I'm not dead there because of ping, then we just easily get to hold it, because we got a pick. Like we were 5v5, and because I'm dead we don't get to properly contest the Widow. If I'm alive, the Widow doesn't get the high ground that she got. So yeah, this is legitimately 2 points lost and probably the match because of me being on high ping. Very, very unfortunate. Skill issue? Yeah, definitely. Definitely a skill issue.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
We all have our jobs.
Not like it matters much though, I'm on placements. But even if it mattered for a star, like, it's just RNG. It will happen to you sometimes. And some matches you will
Oh, it's a fat
win.
fucking nade, holy shit. What a...
Widow portal? Oh, the Widow is all the way back there. I'm gonna try to annoy her as much as I can. Did she throw a Venom mine up here? I saw some movement. I think they might be looking for me here. Yeah, I think the Widow grappled to the other high ground. I'm dead. Yeah. There isn't much of a chance for me to do that play, but I don't think I don't do it. I think I have to go for it. Didn't no one die of that nade? Yeah, because I don't really have someone to jump there. And I tried to go for the Thor, but I'm not really in much of a position, and they're cringing with double shield. We have 10 seconds for touch. I probably am the one that has to touch, as much as I want to go for the Widow. Where is the Widow? Okay, yeah, I thought that I could hide, but I don't remember if I misplaced myself or if there was literally no hiding place in that corner or either on that wall. Maybe there simply isn't one, but yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
Select your hero.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-da-na. Why would you pick Genji? Sure, man. Did I play Doomfist on ping? No. Bum, ba-da-na. Ba-da-na. Man, at least I haven't been losing more frames anymore. I mean, we lost a few, but very little compared to what we usually lose. And this just goes to show it's not a problem of the internet, it's just... I don't know what it is. Like, the internet we pay for is good, or it's supposed to be good, but just throw me. Anger issues? Well, I think that they were the one that were screaming like an animal before and trying to make ears bleed, so yeah. Also, one thing that I find cringe is how my team is only now trying to go for double shield in a map which is really good for double shield. Before they did it, before they were trying to hold with Hog Zarya, right? Only now they try. Not like it would have mattered in that specific case. Hey, I'm sorry, but I need to get healed there. I cannot really move. Don't get pissed at everything? Alright, then that just means it's a free block. I don't have to end up losing my ears at some point because he just screams into the mic. So yeah. Just do this too in case Blizzard actually acts upon them No, English is too hard. I don't want to talk. I want to just chill. What is the cool mode? Let me see. Not 1v1 arena. Let's do 1k damage. Sure, 1k damage in A. Let's see which server from an A it is. Oh, it is the one with which I get the least latency. Cool. And I'm dead to ping. And also to being bad. But... Wanna do a 1v1? Do you wanna do a 1v1 on ping? I can be honest, I really don't. Not feeling it right now. I'm just playing comp for the sake of it.
Now arriving at Ilios.
Because I know that the quality of these matches is gonna be dog shit. Like, they have like a low Masters players and we have what? What is top 70? I don't know, but if I had to guess, it's gonna be like 4k. 4k something. The leaderboard. Dang, season 35, Americas. Top 70. What is top 70? Top 70 is like 4.2, wow.
We have Serial Alloy, the best fucking Turbier known to man.
Yes, of course.
Look
My
at
duo
TP's
will
I'm
carry us. My duo will carry us, surely.
I'm almost ranked 500, so you better watch your tone.
You're talking to like 318.
Right side.
Talking to you're talking
Wow,
about
we're
318
so
right
fast.
now. I don't want to hear it.
Ball in,
What rank you now? I'm
Ball behind,
placing, so I will be 3900.
Soldier mini room.
Sure.
I don't know what's running. Ball hog left side.
Oh wow,
Ball
it's
hog on
good
hog.
hearing comms for once.
Tracer, Nori.
Should be
Okay, I
fine
got the
holding this.
entire fucking French army on me right now.
Oh my god, he does.
They should be running away from you, not towards you.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, big hook.
I need heal. Hey, come on. Hog. No hook on hog. Win him. Hog dead.
Oh, my-
Come on, ball.
That's fine, I took the
Ball,
attention
ball,
of 3
ball,
people.
Ball
For
One-
that
one is one.
It's winnable. Oh wow. But as far as rank that I will
Try to
probably
prepare on
be,
us.
I'll probably
There's someone-
low
I'm
GM and camp that
Break one.
because
I'm on the break.
I'll break.
Winnable.
this
Team
season
is still
and
By the way,
later
Madam is
seasons
running,
of
will only play
Overwatch,
ball.
Do not say. Walk. No ball. Walk
I'm on.
I don't care to grind much more.
Very winnable.
I rock brig.
Don't wanna die.
Set and a half. I'm touching.
Winnable again, we killed their hog.
There is the pulse. They pulse my shield.
Almost there, still winnable maybe. Stallable.
I can't stall.
No.
How does a clean shot to this short Swedish horse head not kill
Way
it?
too optimistic of the rank, yeah. Surely. Surely that's not your,
I
your
fucking
profile.
blasted her with a scrap gun. Through her tiny fucking forehead and she doesn't die.
The ball's on high ground.
And I meleeed.
Wow, playing into Brick Zen sure is a lot of fun.
Ball in. Ball behind.
I should have killed the Zen though, but
I'm walking left here if y'all want to walk in.
didn't mean that I cannot complain about it not being fun.
Let's see. This could be
You're just gonna
fruitful.
do that and force
Like,
recall. Yeah.
APL. There's
They
a
can
chance behind
surprise
on
her
me.
too. No, I can't.
And
Can maybe kill the ball.
that's a huge flux maybe coming up.
Lift it 3, yeah. I got it off. The shanks though.
Wah. Yeah, we push kitchen.
I need. Oh god, wow. I missed every single shot. You're 2200. I need to.
Okay, go right side.
Maybe kill the soldier? Soldier or Zen?
Right side tracer.
Kind of hard to hear me well. I can lower it then. Oh, maybe I should have dashed there. I got some good damage on him.
Go in.
We can have
Oh,
a
mine.
decent flank here.
Baby.
Hey, pulse.
Hog is dead. Ball left. Ball left. One.
On him. Just behind.
Help your backline, Tracer on your right
Nice
side,
move.
Tracer on your right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice hook.
Wait, is the Brig not dead?
Balls in the hole. Nice.
Why is the Brig
Is there a
alive?
brig on coast? There is a brig in the room right there, on your right.
Okay,
Kill
beat
her.
her up. Nice.
Overwatch volume on OBS?
I'm sure
I have.
Diva.
I already have lowered it.
Cool.
I don't think
Who's
it is
stuck
too
on cage?
loud. I think that's just my teammates that are too loud. But I could be wrong.
Nice.
Is Zen still coming up top here?
Diva.
On top of the lighthouse, on top of the lighthouse, with Lucio.
Yeah, that was not a
There's
good risk
Lucio
to
duel
take.
here.
Let me do this. Sound.
Care. Diva, deventing. Kill Diva.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a
Diva
soldier.
one.
Break.
No, it should be in a good volume.
Break, shield.
So
Hog one, half of the
I feel like we should still be able to win this
I'm
though.
not need a flux.
Because we got some
Have it.
kills.
Very loose. No hook.
Hog.
Winnable.
Hog dies here, I think. I rocked him. Soldier on me. I'm one. No.
No, the hog doesn't die. That's the problem because it has vape.
Hog, you touch.
Rip. I'm dead.
Should maybe be able to stall this.
I'm going on
Maybe
Diva.
winnable.
Yeah, they're on Hog.
Big winnable.
I'm back on Diva.
Give takes, we have 8
Touch,
seconds.
I've touched. I've touched.
Good time.
I've touched. Don't worry.
Watch flail though.
No, she used flail.
Almost there.
Got it.
Almost there. I can slam point.
The Diva's on me.
I slammed her Diva. Diva's half.
Okay. I'm trying to live here.
Look at how many cooldowns I'm forcing just by existing there. It's
Pushing
insane.
ball.
Ball now behind.
Oh, this time she didn't flail before, but
Nipio.
I have blade soon.
Almost up blade. Live.
I see
Big, winnable. Stay.
Touch.
Big, touch it. Almost there.
I'm dead here. Someone saw.
I'm on.
Brig low.
Bro.
Oh, imagine I got that beat with the
I
blade.
rolled away from you. You can't blame me there. I never leave it, dude. I went get down Mr. President and we still died.
Fine, another round.
Watch my POV. It's a good try. I'm gonna go hog again.
I think maybe at some point I
saw the
stayed
pulse bomb. I
unmuted
instinctively leaped
for a
towards you
while.
with my high health pool, and you still managed to fucking die.
I'm a hyper beast like that. I don't know what to tell you.
You know what? That's something that I have to check because I have been, my keyboard has been double
Okay,
typing.
TP right, aggro right.
If I double
okay.
tap the, or double
lose
type
his
because
six
not
full
double
boost.
tap, double type
What?
mute, then I will stay, like let's say I'm unmuted, then I will stay unmuted because it's gonna
I don't know what
consider
that
that I
means, but I
typed
agree.
it twice when I tapped it once. I really have to clean my keyboard and see if that is the issue. But otherwise, that could create some.
Cereal. PP. Oh, fit.
Someone has to.
Thank you, Poke. Go right side.
It's not only my it's other keys as well. So I think it is just the keyboard.
Mr. Right side. I'm gonna walk left, knock 7 hook.
Guess it is half.
Running hog diva. Walk left. Here, hook, no hook, no hook. I'm on diva, on diva, on diva, on diva with a brig, on diva, on diva, 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 diva.
I forgot about the roll.
Go on.
Lol. There is no way!
3-1, Shiba! Got healed. I'm so sad.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, my ball there just cannot go for that pile drive into Lucio. Happens. Is there someone top here? There are some people top on the left side top.
Very nice. Genji right side, no deep. I'm trolling. Lucio top right. Lucio right up. Lucio right mega. I'm okay, I'm okay. Nice bubble.
Diva's in.
We should be able to push for space.
Top left.
Maybe not.
Oh, I'm in a bubble for it.
More dead. On the hog.
Yeah, that's a big problem. If we lose the first fight in King of the Hill, we just kind of get...
No, he healed. Diva 1, Diva 1.
God, I'm cringing so hard at this. Flashbang is so stupid. Magnetic Grenade is miles better. Diva's gonna fly up here, yep. Oh wow, my hog came up here. Why?
On the whole hog. Post. Bubble Genji. Different nanoblade, I guess.
You can enemy here, if you see.
Notable.
Yeah.
Let's leave him sleep, maybe.
Bubble Genji if you peek me. I got you.
I killed Diva.
Is it really not as low as I thought?
Killable. Doom in. Doom 1, Doom 1.
There's no way the hog lives, right?
3, 2, 1, okay,
Still literally the end.
Why is this Lucio just turbo going for me?
I have grab.
I'm not gonna get to hold high ground. I don't think. Or at least not in a sneaky way.
They're going mega, like right side. I can engage, we have grab. I'm booping them in now if you have level 1, booping them all in.
I'm doing that to protect the...
Big slam, I slammed all of them.
Protect the Zarya.
Big, Diva 1, 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 hog main.
Think up on your actions.
Can live the baby.
Who's able? Kill hog. Hog anti, hog anti,
Go hog, go hog.
Hog 1, hog 1.
Go hog.
Should not have done that push.
I
definitely should not have done that push.
Oh, dude, you got it.
Oh, we're losing. Actually.
Fastest one.
I get mega. Win. I have a mind. Just live, just live.
I'm living.
No, I think I just have to clean it up because I haven't cleaned it in months. You can just stall for nanoblade.
Any kills? Sure, half on me.
Kill baby diva. Baby diva low mega. Baby diva low mega. Coast mega.
Hog on right
we
side.
Hog no hook on your Zarya. Hog no hook 1 on your
Zarya.
Hog no hook 1 in the cubby. Hog no hook 1 in the cubby. Hog no hook 1 in the cubby. Hog no hook 1. Hog on the cubby now. Kill Lucio 1 on point.
I need to go for the Lucio.
I've grabbed the final fight. You just gotta play.
I'm gonna try to get that tracer and be a little greedy bastard. Never mind.
Oh, you gotta get out.
I'm actually gonna feed and die and get really mad at this game.
You're fine.
You're amazing, Zarya. I love you. Okay, nanoblade early. I take CC 5 seconds, okay? Early. 5.
No.
4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going in now. But early, nanoblade.
Monkey's touching.
Swooping all of them, trying to... Diva venting really hard on their turret.
And that's why I waited there.
the hyper beast.
I grab Tracer.
Nice job.
I don't know why I thought that that was their ball. They don't even have a ball.
Yeah, man. Good players on fire.
Damn, toxic. Oh, that's why I waited in that room. That was likely where they would rotate instead of rotating main. And then I instantly deflect because Diana is gonna see me and then she's gonna go like, it's a nanoblading Genji, slip him, right? Instead of using her health over health.
You get ultra mad sometimes, you know?
That's fine.
I
take
have
it.
10,000 damage.
I might just sim left on.
And then I also can
TP to
tank.
point? Oh yeah, go to.
I can tank
like all the way left. Okay.
the flashbang and defend the hammer because that's 300 damage plus 25 plus 30. I have 400 HP.
W play Ryan.
Go left. Left. All the way left here.
I'm only gonna.
We're all gonna get booped off and we're all gonna die.
Shut the fuck up.
Get TPS on top. Get
BTB, hit it fast. Fuck.
I need to get out. I'm almost at 100
Anchor
HP.
point. We just went at the anchor point.
All's in, always feeding, always.
I have the bubble. Ball one.
Hog is flanking around.
One hog.
Tracer low, help your Ryan.
I need to play my life here. I'm gonna be playing alone, so good positions, annoy the enemy. We have good points.
Hog dies.
Heal.
I don't even need to go for that.
Tracer point. They're all point. Kill.
Help me, I'm one.
Just play point, just second point. Force them in. We have sim turrets and stuff, you know? Just be in. And they can't do shit.
Oh, at least you have the Tracer.
Oh, we still have TP up, that's insane.
Of course.
No, we don't. I lied.
I can put it back up. He's up.
Nice.
Ball's on me. Ball half.
I refuse to lose to Madams already.
Tracer behind.
Hog left going.
Want him?
Can I go for the Ana here maybe? Okay, they taxed it. I'm just gonna deflect the Echo on rotation.
Oh, Biggie.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead to the Echo. She was hunting me down.
I broke all mines.
I was
Yeah. Oh, I'm hooked.
Yeah. Where that wall went.
I didn't notice, thank you.
Hug one!
Nice.
Hug low, one! Keep up!
Shatter.
They're down tanks. We're 5v4 or 4v4.
Stay point. Slow. You get 75. No questions asked.
Now you have blade soon. We win.
TP's back up.
They're gonna go stall.
Come
on it.
Winnable.
Oh my god, I should have killed the Tracer.
Yeah, we have TP.
I don't know why I went for that. I just saw Squishy, I dashed. God, I wonder how much I have been talking.
Monkey.
Fuck you!
And that Ana thinks she's gonna get cheeky healing on my wall. I love the energy. GG's.
GG's.
4 gold medals. It's way too easy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you're talking to Broad's damage.
I need to get out. I need to get out of that lobby. Let's try Duman Ping. It's gonna be very bad. Oh yeah, can you send me a message to remind me to clean my keyboard?
I take it on the chin.
Can you send me a message in Discord so that I remember to clean my keyboard after I stream? I hopefully can get over this issue. He's running. Thank you. I think that there's a Cassidy around here. Not anymore because they just ended up leaving the game.
Hey there. Don't let me.
Nope. It's still loading for you? Yeah, because it lost a bunch of frames now. I'm now at 2% lost frames. I was before at like less than 1%. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you got stuck here.
I'm not even close to done.
Sniper Doom! I wanted to just play Sniper Doom. How long is Q? My last Q was like 1 minute, so...
Meteor strike.
He killed them both. 1 meteor strike, 2 kills. That's exactly why I didn't kill them before. Definitely not because I sucked.
Come at the king. Better not miss. Hello. Hey there.
Wait, where's Anna? Why does that hit? That is such a dog shit hitbox. Okay, yeah, now I was pushing my luck. Because I didn't cancel my punch to keep momentum.
I'm not finished.
Did I get Mega? Yeah, did. I'm out of there. Give me the Mega, thank you. What happened to my uppercut? I even got the kill on him, but my uppercut went up, then I went down because of the stun, then I noticed that uppercut didn't even go to the server. It was only client side.
I'm disappointed. Much better.
Nice. I'm somehow positive on this hero on hyping. Unfortunate for you, Genji. Thank you for the free kill. Really? That didn't work? Could swear that would have worked.
My work is not done.
I think maybe I should lower the volume of my Spotify. I cannot hear the game very well. Can't hit me, you can't hit me. Oh, you can hit me. No.
Hey there.
No. And I'm losing frames again. Cringe. Just had to talk about having a streamer and basically not losing frames, and then it happens. Oh, that was very balanced. That caster sure loved that moment. That interaction. Cassidy surely loved that interaction, right?
I take it on the chin. Don't let me into
Well, 2 more games and guess what we're gonna place? We're gonna place 3900. Wow!
Select your hero. Attack commences in 30
I don't remember having played Numbani in the Overwatch 2 beta. Was Numbani in the second Overwatch 2 beta? I don't remember playing Numbani. And I know that they added more maps to the second Overwatch beta because Junkertown was not in the first one and it was in the second. Now thinking back at it though, Havana wasn't played at all, so maybe Numbani is a map that they're still looking at. I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
The Tracer is being very greedy with recall. I was gonna say, if she's gonna go for that play, she's probably gonna recall. And we got the DMAC, which is good. Nice.
There's Hog.
Not gonna give her any Mac, and I don't want to kill her because her team is gonna reset and she will be back. At least I don't want to kill her yet, right? If I could kill her then, that would have been okay. Can I know Winston in? Don't think we'll wait for Nano Blade. I'm gonna try to force her out because my team isn't. Just being quite annoying. Good. I'm gonna take the mini, he's gonna take the mega, I don't care about him anymore. And this is losable. And wow, we lost. We killed both supports. We had Nano on someone. I don't know if it wasn't the Winston or the Pharah. I think it wasn't the Winston, and we lost that fight. Wow. Kinda crazy. Did our Pharah ult yet or no? There's no way, right? Oh rip, I don't know vision of the baby. Doubt we can get res off, yeah. They have beat for me. I have to maybe look for a trade of ultimates or just... And now we're staggering too. Need to stop staggering. That's very good ult. Very, very good ult actually. I'm scared to push the Tracer because of the Hog. Really? Did not kill her? I really want to blade, but we just don't have fights. Holy shit. And we're just... We haven't taken one good fight. I haven't heard a single calm. And one more fight. Then Nano was bad, like... I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is happening this match. Like, they're just walking on us. Tracer has no recall because she went for a greedy play. Immediately just gonna try to force her recall and get out. Oh, thank you for the boop. Nice. That one shot on the end and that shit was... That was so clean. I think the Tracer gets out alive. I think she does, yeah. But we capped. That's what matters the most. I'm gonna annoy the Anne and see if she is aware of me or not, and if I get some free shots. Don't know if it has hook or not. I'm gonna play my life if I can. No! So close. That's such a bad blade. He already got the pick on me. That's such a good blade for us, and such a bad blade for them. Thought that Trisha might push, so I wanted to maybe get a drop on her. They know I'm here. Hug is hard feeding. He's gonna live though because of... No, never mind, he isn't. I got stuck on that high ground thing. Never mind, I'm still dead. And our team is somehow losing this too. How is our team still losing this? We first got a pick on the Anna, then we got a pick on the Hog. I think that we got one more pick, but I could be wrong. I don't think that we would just kill those two, but... How are we losing? This match is weird. Gonna look for a flank blade so I have a better chance of getting a lot of kills. Anna has no sleep. I'm gonna have to blade the Zarya in this case. I cannot touch point. My Tracer can? No, she can't. Wow. My Tracer can't even touch point. This match is weird. Very, very weird. Like, they're just walking. And it's not even like they have great comp. Like, they have Hog and Diva. So they should not be able to do even decently against us. But I guess I'm trying to reason with competitive season 35. Like, this is not a competitive game mode. So even if we have a better comp than theirs, doesn't mean that it makes sense. Even if we're 6v4 and they're down both supports, doesn't mean that we're gonna be able to win that fight. We're just gonna lose somehow. Trying to think too much. Also, I don't... Private... Is everyone private?
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's finish this quickly.
Not even gonna get the deal. Wow. Wow. Hog has 7% low charge, great.
Hello there.
I will not waste this chance.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
I don't know if it has hook or not, so. And I know that there's a tracer around. I just abandoned our Ana. And why did you go Ana? Just because I have Genji? Like. We're just getting. Like, we're just getting diffed in every single scenario, right? At least I got a really clean clip.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Yeah, this this match was something else. Alright, let's guess what rank we're gonna place. Maybe it's somewhere in the 3000s with the 900 after that. And choose zeros. One HP. Wait, where's the handler? Rip. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Trade 76. Yeah. I'm just gonna play 300 because I already won twice. I'm even in placements, and last season I was 4k, so literally there is no way. The only way I would place below 3900 is if I lost 5. And I'm even right now. And the thing is, this isn't the worst system in the world to have people place 3900. This isn't the worst system in the world, but it doesn't do that much because you still keep like SR boost. So if you were like 4 or 5k, right, and then you get reset back to 3900, what's gonna happen is very simple. The moment that you what is the word? The moment that you reset, right? The moment that you reset is the moment that you're gonna, whenever you win, you are gonna win way more SR, and when you lose, you're gonna lose way less. So you're gonna be getting like 40 SR, 50 SR per win, and you're gonna be losing 10 SR per loss until you get back to 3900, or rather, to 4500. Or at least until that compensation of SR, of like you win more, you lose less, makes it so that a 4500 player would come back to like that 600 SR difference would have been put into that SR bonus and SR like less SR loss, right? When they played enough games, then the SR is gonna go back to normal. But the game is gonna compensate 600 SR for that player by making them lose less and win more. Does that make sense?
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I will strike our enemies where they do not expect.
I mean, that's what new accounts do. They have really high SR differences per match. So the moment that you lose your first, you lose a lot of the SR boost because it feels like, okay, maybe you don't deserve to be that high, maybe you don't deserve to be considered like a Grandmaster Smurf, and you shouldn't be climbing 100 per match, right? So the SR adjustments are gonna be way stronger at the very start. Oh, Widow. I probably should hunt the Widow. What are you doing? That's why I avoided you. You're such a fucking mean player. The Widow mine is there, so I'm gonna move here and try to not activate it. So I don't warn her that I'm going. We don't know grapple main half. One. Rip, I didn't get those headshots off, and I'm dead. They're all low. And yeah, the moment that we could dissect their thing is the moment that we won that. They stopped getting spawn held. Like I went for the left side flank and the Moria just thought that, oh hey, I'm Moria, I should win against genji. And then she just turned off her brain.
Or no.
Don't have a dash reset, so I cannot go back in.
Real.
They might retouch with ball. Widow is right side. Nice, we saved the Nano Blade. Everyone is in voice, right? Nice. Assassinated. That was very clean. Very, very clean drop. 326. Right, sights are over. Widow's bottom left door.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Can you end the genji here? Wait, no, the second Brigger there. Okay. The only one that went inside was the hog.
Six up.
Hog sleep behind.
Take out. No breath.
The Moria's trying to run away. Random spam kills, yeah, they're rare. So you gotta really appreciate it.
If I feed my brains out and they use all their cooldowns on me, then you guys get to play the game.
Yeah.
I think it's a goated strategy.
So she just swapped Widow and instantly Widow diffed. Oh. So close, yeah. I expected them all to try to run inside because the brick booked me. But since I still had dash, then I would be able to go inside. If I wasn't low ping though, I likely would be able to notice better which direction they went.
No hook.
I can keep pushing like this because I still have dash. I don't even have to have my dash available. Nice kill.
More half the fade.
Not gonna push that because in case I don't get the kill, I'm dead. Dead meat. I don't think that's worth it on that scenario. Oh, nice ult, Mora. I tried to bamboozle him. Bum, bum.
No one can hide from my sight.
Alright, we just go to Den of Light.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Dashing up here. Nice whole hog.
Right, big.
Very big whole hog.
Where?
First I corner the brig with the whole hog, then I dash up so that I can't get stunned, and it's harder to flail me away. And then after that the Widow was used the grapple and then I can go for her because she's on the high ground too. Right? So it's gonna be harder for the whole hog too.
Look at the ball. Nice, good job.
Or did it remove the rock message? I think it says to me a message retracted. So I don't know. I don't think that someone deleted it. I think the user just, or noob in this case, just deleted the message themselves.
I want to.
Or is it that? Maybe that could be it. I did the.
Yeah, man.
I did put some spam prevention to avoid like some bots that were coming here, but I did it in such a specific way that only that specific bot would get caught, right? It was gonna be like, hey, if a message is like 50% or more emojis, then it is going to get deleted, right? In that case, that message is like one thing in seven letters, so it should not get deleted, right? But I could be wrong. So it might be that, it might not be. I don't know. Gonna have to look back later. See if it gives me the info or not. Because I do have emotes and I don't think that they have been deleted. Yeah, Nubis said he removed it. Because the emotes work. Or if not, then if you just send a single emote, it probably should get deleted or something like that. I don't see a Widow. I'm spamming, but I'm spamming without even looking at where I'm spamming, because I'm looking at the left door to see if a Widow is gonna spawn there, right? Because that's what I care the most about, not dying, not about the spam, not about getting a little bit of damage. Spam a general direction, and if I end up hitting structures, whatever. Because I'm trying not to die to a Widow, right? That's something I do in a few maps when I'm spamming, like King's Row first, for example. I spam down while I look up at the window to see if a Widow is gonna spawn there. That's our Sigma. That's what I was trying to prevent. Unfortunately, I missed the combo. I'm gonna hold up here, try to get something done. I have my cooldown so I can easily get out.
I must have flexed here. Give me up. Give nano.
Can maybe hold him here with the healing.
Wagner breather?
Oh, the torp is reloading, unfortunately.
1c9.
I have no option, I need to stay card. I didn't see my hog. Nice. If she's not gonna scope, I don't need to shoot and give her a chance to scope. And if she scopes, then she's an easy shot. I'm surprised that we held. No, his. I'm dead. 100% dead. He tried. But I was 100% dead when I dashed back in there. Maybe I could have dashed inside to the mini room that has the stairs to go to the high ground, but I feel like that was a very bad path that they could easily get a few damage in if I try to rotate there. 118, I think. Nice kill. I didn't save him, but I did get the cum. The cum is mine.
Big pick. Look at the Sig. Signal rock.
Unfortunate. I did not get to save him. Oh, I can touch! Fuck! I'm gonna actually live here. Yo, what up, Nemo? I want to release it tomorrow if possible. Because college has gotten me very busy. But now that this week is over, I have the weekend, right? To work. Without having to care about anything about college. It's gonna push soon. What are you doing? What I mean, I'll just give that for that away.
What's pushing? I need help.
God, that was so close. I gave him a headache. Can I nano Genji? If you see?
Friends above. On the pipes.
Oh, my nano ran out. Rip. Still okay, we got the Sig.
Just wait.
After that video is done, the other videos should be faster to make than this because this is a big project. I have to record a lot of files and export them in different ways. MP3, MOV, to have all of the audio forms.
I'm gonna go out right.
I'm somehow alive, thank you. I'm gonna dash and hold this position if I can. Instead of getting stuffed. They probably know I'm here, so I'm just gonna keep baiting.
Sig's out. Junk's out.
I'm gonna hope I can make this transition. No, I can't. Unlucky.
Dead. Junk right bottom left. He's on payload.
Still a good hold. Still a pretty good hold. 35% accuracy. Not bad. Imagine that lands and kills him. And a nade due to teammates, it heals for 100 and boosts healing amount I think by 50%. So whenever you would get healed, you get healed 50% more. So healing is like 150% effectiveness. Okay. I don't know why I thought that I wouldn't get hit by that. We need to stabilize here to be able to hold choke. Nice pick.
He's one, bottom right.
I have none or to walk out here with.
He's still there, bottom right. You'll see him, he's in the corner.
They're not too big.
I can nano. Okay. Moira sleeping behind.
They have no sword. Look at the Sig first.
Nice. I wanted to get a dash reset off of him. Nice kill. That hits. Nice. I was gonna say, if he goes for the hook now, he's not gonna get it. It's too far, right? No, I guess not. I guess that's one big hook. 45. I'm gonna do this in case they try to nade me away from here like a junk mine.
Nading main.
Such a good pick.
Bolts.
Fucking breather, he's low.
Where's Widow?
Oh, I did. In spawn. Down main, down main. One minute.
Huge, what the fuck? Widow's in the mini room main.
That junk.
Widow low. Just hog Widow.
Nice, GG.
I actually used my dash so late that I didn't get the restart off of the hog. Wow. That junk got sniped out of midair. That's it. Let's let's guess which rank we got. Wow. Oh, great play of the game. Great play of the game. Let's guess which rank we get and then let's end the stream. And then I go work on the video. Trio wins and 2 losses? Yeah, could be. Wow! You weren't the highest initial skill rating available after completing. Does that text show here? I mean, it's not the exact same text, but it does show here. Yeah, they really are. Really are. 61%. And basically the same stats as always. Basically always stays the same. And accuracy, a little better than average. Even though I have just came back to competitive Overwatch. And like after like a month. Surprising. Thank you all for watching. I'm losing frames again, great. I don't know when I'll be streaming again. I've been quite busy with college lately, but hopefully I can get to do more stuff. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all soon. Next time you all see me is probably gonna be in the video, the stealth video for Genji. So yeah, look forward to that. Bye!